Today, Rexaris is going to be welcoming Lyla Lushbloom back from the front lines of the war and trying to focus on making the Keep a more welcoming place for new knights. That is, until he gets sidetracked by Viscount Apollo and Advisor Kisaragi, asking for more information on a glaive recovered during the 100-Year Goblin War. Please enjoy! Oh.
Hello.
Lieutenant. Lyla, you're back! Oh my
nice to
days!
See you.
By the flame, it's good to see you. I have something of yours.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my book. My manual, thank you.
Of course. I'm not sure where you left it, but I saw it, and I know you're the only one that had a fully trained out archery manual, so wanted to make sure it got back where it belonged. Ah, let me show you around the keep. Have you ever been?
Thank you.
Alright, so right across from here, this is the Royal Library. The keep is that big building you're looking at.
Oh, wow.
Indeed, I haven't seen it in many years either, and it is quite different from what I remember.
Myself.
Yeah, it is. It's different. I don't know how long you were on the front lines for, but for me it's been 15 years, so...
Yes, since I was 18, so 5 years. Not as long, but
still
a long time.
A lot can happen in 5 years. Well, this is the interior of the keep. Out back we have the training grounds. There's often something to kill back here.
Excited to get back in.
But if there's not anything to kill, there are of course training dummies, and down here we have our targets. There's one up there, one over there, and one across there. There's also one sneakily hidden in the bottom right corner there, and one up here. So yeah.
Amazing, I can't wait to get back in here.
Of course, and with your training manual, you should have access to a number of special abilities with that equipped. Of course, you'll need your bow and arrow. Actually, let me show you to the armory. So, underneath the keep, if you just come down here, is a few things. First, to the left, is the jail. There's nobody in there for now. No.
Okay.
There's a goblin down there, if you ever want to go say hi. But he's not actually in trouble. He's in witness protection. He's been sharing information about the rest of the goblins, so he's fine.
Okay.
But over here is the armory. Come on in. I've got an armor set for you right here.
For me?
Yes, it's just regular nether ruby. It's not fire ruby or anything like that. But I think it'll get you through the day just fine.
It's better than this darn iron.
Of course. And to your right here, you'll see a variety of melee weapons.
Oh, yes.
Take your pick.
Which one?
I recommend a spear if you'd like to do archery.
Spear. Yes, amazing. Thank you.
And then the other thing I have for you is in this chest right here.
Oh!
Brand new royal longbow forged by Roynar himself. And take as many arrows as you need.
I've lost mine. Oh, thank you so much.
Of course. No knight is going to go without what they need on our watch. Another thing...
I'm so excited.
I know, I'm just giving you everything. But if you're going to be a Knight of the Crown in the Royal Fortress, you're going to need a Totem of Undying. As well,
I missed you, Rex.
This is the final thing. I'm so sorry. This is your salary.
Oh, it's
a little late. I'm sorry.
Better. It's okay. It's okay. I am appreciative either way.
Of course. Well, I'm so glad to see you, truly, Lyla. It's been
I'm so glad
too long. Too long indeed.
And thank you for looking after me. Oh my goodness. This
is
more than I
Please stay
expected.
safe. There's been a death in the kingdom today.
Oh, I heard. Oh, I ran into them.
Sorry you had to see that.
Is she okay? Can I help in any way?
I think what she needs the most right now is friends. So if you can offer a hug or a shoulder to cry on, I think she'd appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
Speaking of things that would be appreciated, I also Actually, I forgot to bring it with me. I had something else for you, but it's not in my inventory. So for now, we'll just say it's an IOU.
No worries. Means I have an excuse to see you again.
Fantastic. Well, let me show you to the rest of the kingdom. You probably won't need to see the rest of the fortress.
Yeah, I did run into Lorynthia.
Oh, yes.
Coronation.
She's... that's all right. We had plenty of people there, and quite frankly, it was a boring to do. I had to sit around and watch Lady Catherine all night. It was horrible. Not really horrible. Catherine's fine. I actually quite like Catherine. And please don't tell anybody I said that. Lady Catherine's lovely.
Well, Catherine and I are very good friends, so I'd be careful.
No, I quite like her. Like I said,
Yes.
she's very nice.
Okay.
We went to the top of a mountain and got in trouble together. Alongside one Enya Ravencrest, if you know her.
Oh, Enya. Yes.
Ah, well, suppose you know everybody in the kingdom, don't you, Lyla? Well, if you ever find yourself lost, here is a map of the areas surrounding the fortress.
Gosh, it's massive.
It sure is. That's the ballroom at the bottom right, and then behind it, those 3 buildings are the heirs' quarters. That one at the very, very bottom is the sorcerer's area, and that bottom left one that's got like a little bit of a plus in it, that's the advisor's quarters, although currently it remains empty because the past advisor has passed on.
Oh. Well. What's the process for... Do you just do like job applications, or how does that... How does that work?
Don't know myself. I suppose it'll be a problem for Lady Lorynthia. And
yes, I guess it is tricky to find an advisor.
It sure is. So, in the meantime, do you have your warp stone? We should probably head to Xerath. I'll show you around there. It's quite a bit smaller. Oh.
Oh.
That's a lot more people than I was expecting to run into.
Me too.
Okay, well, Reyna, I will leave you to your... Let me know if you need anything. But I'm glad you're surrounded by friends. Lyla.
Look after yourself.
So, I believe this was formerly the library, unless... No, this is something else.
The other building.
Yeah, the other building across is formerly the library. Sorry, could I... Did you want to say something?
Yes, sorry.
I know there's a grieving process going on.
No shit, there is. Her brother died.
He was no fan of mine.
I understand, but no squabbles should...
I will do what I can to provide for the child.
How's Lorynthia after her lash out?
She's fine. The High Lady is more concerned for Reyna than she is her standing.
That's very nice of her.
Presume she has quite a lot on her mind, though. Her and the Master of Coin had a long meeting today, and I assume much was discussed, and now much has been thrown out the window.
Dear God. What even happened? I heard he was in water.
From what I can gather, he used the dimensional transfer power that you Fireys have.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I don't believe it was on purpose. I'm sorry that this has to be your reintroduction to the city.
It's not... Yeah, I mean, the death, it's kind of... You don't like getting used to it, but you kind of becomes expected, you know?
Unfortunately.
In the worst way.
Yeah, you lead Cho, Lyla around.
Well, to be quite honest, there's not much else to see of Xerath. It's kind of just this platform and a bunch of ruined buildings. I mean, there's another platform over this way that Heavy's been working on, but it's not got anything on it, so...
Yeah. What's
Well,
it
I
going to
see-
be?
I believe it's
Enya's-
meant to be a commercial district. So there's going to be a
gonna go
tavern.
for-
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I need to talk to Catherine about getting the bakery up and running again.
Oh, bakery.
Yeah.
Now you've got
remember
my
my
attention,
parents?
Lyla. I
Remember?
love baked goods. I've got some pretzels in
My-
my desk in the keep. I keep them hidden there.
Yes, well, more of that, where that came from. My parents used to own the bakery, but
Oh, I didn't know. I used to steal
yes,
from the bakery.
unfortunately. Of course you did.
You know, when
Yes,
you could go through walls,
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it makes
it's
you
quite
extra
easy to
sneaky.
steal things.
I-
Well,
Going back. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Early.
I think I'm
That's
probably going to bid you farewell here as well, Lyla. Feel free to send
Okay.
me a missive, or there's also a mailbox over there. Feel free to mail me if you have any need of me.
oh, before you go, is
Yes.
there a place I can put my stuff down?
Oh, you can probably claim this platform right here if you want. Welcome to Zareth.
Oh.
This is your home.
Okay.
I don't believe
in
anybody else
the-
has claimed it, so...
What about in the knight's quarters? Are
Oh,
those
yes,
being
of
taken
course.
up?
No, there's nobody using them. You can feel free to use any of those chests. Just claim one. Here, I'll show you to the
Okay.
quarters.
Sorry, I knew you were about to leave, but
No, it's fine. I am so sorry. I feel so horrible. No, it's
yes,
not
I'm
your
not great at
fault.
that
It's
sort of
not.
thing.
You know, it's not our fault.
Yes, I mean, I feel like putting more people there would just.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And quite frankly,
okay.
I knew her brother, and he fucking hated
Oh.
me.
I mean, it doesn't make things any less hard for a large.
No, of course not. But
Yeah.
I just feel that tender words would not mean the same coming from me, you know?
Yes.
She
I
needs
see your
friends,
point.
and I am decidedly not that.
Wow. I understand.
Alright, well, take your pick. There's knight's quarters on this side, and there's knight's quarters on this side.
And no one else has taken these so far?
To be quite honest with you, Lyla,
Left?
I was the only one until you returned. It's
Oh my.
quite rough out here. I believe Lady Catherine is technically knighted, although
Yes.
she does not... She's not required to do her duties the way that I am.
Yes, she I think she's more casual about it.
Perks of being an heir, I suppose.
Yes.
Well, I will bid you adieu here. I hope that you find yourself well accommodated.
I need to get used to my fungal mage abilities again as well. I haven't used those for a while.
Of course. In fact, while you're getting used to those, I think I've actually got another gift for you. Take a
Oh,
couple
yay.
more of these, because
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Yes,
quite
that'd be handy.
worried.
And do you have any mushrooms? On
Mushrooms,
request,
you know what? I bet I could grab you some. Let me figure out
but-
where
Sorry,
they
I'm
are.
being very needy today.
No, I
Appreciate
understand
it.
as fungal mages, you need to eat fungi. I'm gonna go check I think the ballroom has a kitchen, so I'll check up there. I will have to pay for it, probably, but that's okay.
Oh.
No,
I mean,
don't.
I have my.
No, you're fine. I don't know if I've ever told you, but the Red Vein line is quite wealthy, and I have
Oh.
no need for all this money.
We'll welcome it with open arms.
Actually, here, that feels kind of measly after I just
Oh
pulled
my
out a block. That feels rude of me. So where, if I were going to put a kitchen, where would I put it? Oh, castle kitchen, right here. Any fungus anywhere?
Lady Catherine probably has it all.
Oh, you know what? She definitely has some in her room. Let me go. Actually, you know what? Lord Kyrin definitely. Wait, I'm being so dumb. I know where to get some. I will be right back. Meet me at the fortress. Teleport. Hello. Sorry, that took me quite a while.
I may have gone to the wrong place.
No, you're fine. Over here, there is actually a wall of mushrooms.
Just yet, so
Here you are. 15
Oh.
mushrooms. That should keep
Yay!
you tided over.
Oh, Rex, I missed you so much. You're amazing.
Of course. It's nice to see you again, like I said, Lyla. Truly.
Likewise.
I'm glad to see you without an army of goblins to kill.
Yes, me too. It's
Much
weird,
more
though,
peaceful.
like- yeah, I'm not really used to it.
Me neither.
Still checking behind me constantly, but you know.
Of course.
I guess I'll get used to it.
Well, make sure to put that Archer's Manual to good use.
I will.
Yeah, they're quite hard to remake, so, you know, if you ever do need a new one, you know, don't hesitate to reach out, but
I will. Thank
I wanted
you.
to make sure you got your original one so that you didn't feel left behind,
Yes,
you know?
I lost pretty much everything, so
I know the
it's
feeling.
very handy. Thank you.
Well,
I'm just glad it's still here.
feel free to explore the rest of the keep if you would like, as long as you don't wander into the rest of the palace.
Let me know.
Of course, of course.
Oh, am I not allowed?
It's not that you're not allowed. I would say the middle part and the keep is where most people will expect you to be. If you need anybody, send them a missive and you can run in there. It's not that you're not allowed, it's just that you might get like a side eye from the High Lady, you know?
Ah, okay.
Like, hey, what's that knight doing back here? Is everything okay?
Oh, maybe is that... Oh, okay, maybe that was what happened before.
No, I'm sure she's not okay. There was a lot going on. She probably assumed you would try to figure out what happened with the whole death thing. I'm sure you're alright.
Yes. Is she still around?
I don't believe
should
so.
I just leave her? Should I just leave her?
I believe she's gone to sleep, which I am probably about to do myself. It's been a long day, and I need to end my shift. But feel free, as I said, to send me some mail. I will read it next time I'm on, and do whatever you need.
And if you need any knights for anything, you know where to find me.
I will have need of you soon, most likely. The Crown has a project underway that the Master of Coin was supposed to be heading up. And now that he's dead, we'll probably need all hands on deck. So I will keep you informed.
Well, I'm available whenever. Nothing else to do except, you know, rebuild.
Good to hear. Well, I will leave you to it.
I'm excited to hear from you.
Have a great time, Lyla. Hello, I am Balefire, High Vessel's escort. I was wondering if I could meet with you to discuss a trade. Escort? Don't know how they do things in the overworld, but an escort? A guard? Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Pleasure to meet you, Balefire.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you as well. Oh, what was your name? How do you pronounce it?
Captain Rexaris.
Captain Rexaris. Thank you, thank you. I am wondering what I can do or give for a set of non-enchanted netherite.
Unenchanted netherite. I would have to look into it. To be honest, I don't know off the top of my head.
That's fair. I'm not sure on what your laws are for the nether, so...
We have tolls and taxes, but it is much easier to trade for the resources if you have the coin.
Yeah, I'm looking at what the numbers would be.
One moment, I will have to return to the nether and grab a copy of our laws.
Alright.
One unenchanted set of netherite. Doesn't seem too expensive to me. That said, there is a price. First-time offenders, repeat offenders, law of illegal sales, ancient debris. So, 16 emeralds per 1 netherite ingot. So, a full set would be 64 ingots. Or 64 emeralds, I should say. And I will make a copy of this. Grab myself. Now I need a book and quill. Specifically, there we are. Netherian laws. Copy of Netherian laws. Go return the original to its office. Return these to where they belong. Alright, to the overworld portal. Apologies for the delay. Here is a copy of our laws. It says very explicitly that 1 netherite ingot is 16 emeralds, which is quite affordable, if you ask me. So it would be
4 ingots, right?
Yes, for a full set of netherite.
Okay. So this is a stack of emeralds. I can do that.
Indeed.
Okay. Am I allowed to keep this book, or do you want it back?
No, you can keep it. That's for you.
Perfect. Perfect. What I'll do then is I'll get the necessary funds. I'll contact you or someone else who higher up in the Netherian, I guess, political party, and I will figure out that trade.
Of course.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. I look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, thanks.
Netherite. Isn't there better armor? I mean, surely I could sell him some fire ruby, or message balefire. If you're more interested, I have fire ruby for sale as well. Don't see why he would be interested in netherite specifically. And unenchanted. Why? It's simply not the best. Am I misremembering? Netherite. Netherite chestplate, 8 armor, 3 armor toughness. I mean, I'm in fire ruby right now, and this guy can't even hit me. It's so much better. It's so much better to have fire ruby, is it not? Surely it is. Why does he want netherite? Right, now that all that business with balefire is done, I should check my mail. I have one from Vincent and one from Advisor Duarte. Let's check with Vincent first. Captain Rexaris, I wish to acquire more information on your run-in with Lady Rowena and Viscount Apollo. I was shown a weapon, and they were skeptical of how you came across it. I merely wish to clear the air or gain new insight on matters. Vincent. I've not actually met with Lady Rowena. Viscount Apollo, on the other hand, is a good friend, or acquaintance. I'll have to set up a meeting. And Tolling replied, this must be Advisor Duarte getting back to me on my kind note about them being taken advantage of with their tolling system in the overworld. Captain Rexaris, I appreciate your concern and have noted the, for lack of a better term, butchering that has been happening to the overworld kingdom. I do intend to speak with the High Vessel as soon as possible about this matter. I do believe that the toll system will change with the advice given. Once again, thank you for reaching out. I appreciate the concern. Sincerely, Advisor Duarte. Perfect. Well, in that case, I will have to draft up a reply to both of them. I'll set up a meeting with Vincent as soon as I can, and Advisor Duarte, I will simply send a thank you note. And there we have it. Kitchen. Perfect. Alright, now I can really start recruiting more knights. We've got pork knuckle. I've got plenty in here. I've prepared some beef tartare. Pork knuckle. That's really all I've got. Bread, potatoes. I kinda need to learn some new recipes, but I'll get there, okay? Maybe I'll have to talk to somebody else about, you know, teaching me to cook. But I'll figure it out. Oh, God. Dead piglin remains. Armory's looking well stocked. I should probably just go check on Xerith, make sure everything's going well. It's a shame that the kingdom's in mourning, and it's a shame that the High Lady has lost her Master of Coin, but the world keeps moving, and I have a job to do. Hopefully starting soon on getting these damn mobs out of here. Oh well. Seems nobody is nearby the castle. Fortress is clear. But how is the capital? Looks like... oh, people. Enya's over there. Nobody logged their travels recently. Interesting. What about in here? Toll passes are still there. Oh my, the inn is coming quite nicely. Who's this with Enya over here? I've never seen this person before in my life.
Hold on, just...
Hello, Enya. How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing well as one could right now.
Oh. Yeah, understandable. By the way, did you get my mail?
Oh, I have not received a package from you that I'm aware of.
Okay, I had returned the armor that was lent. Oh my.
That was insane. I'm gonna check below.
You should do that.
There's nothing down here. I don't know what's going on.
It may have been one of those jellyfish, though.
Oh, the hydrogen jellyfish. They do make quite a commotion when they explode.
Yeah, it was probably one of them, but
of course.
No, I returned that.
Well, I appreciate it. It seems somebody has been going through the mail at the fortress. I'll get to the bottom of it indeed.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I quite appreciate it. I was not actually expecting you to ever return that, but
oh, yeah,
it's
no, I
very sweet that you did.
Well, thank you. I tried to do that.
What are you wearing now? I can't see armor.
Oh, still Nether Ruby. Just...
Oh, are you interested in some Fire Ruby? I have quite a bit at the armory.
Oh, yes.
And your new friend here, are they in need of armor as well, do you think?
I believe so. I just stumbled upon her, so I don't know.
Well, she's quite strange, if you ask me. Just standing there menacingly.
Talking to her, it seems.
Oh, the flame. Well, the flame speaks to us all from time to time, so
I
suppose I can't blame her for that. Well, I am going to head back to the fortress and bring you both some Fire Ruby.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Of course, and free of charge. I want all citizens to feel safe in these times.
Well, thank you, Captain.
Of course. I will see you soon. I hope your friend is better soon.
I hope so.
Well, that was quite strange, and what a racket that hydrogen jellyfish made, but at the very least, Enya has returned her set of armor, although there may be a mystery as to who's been stealing mail items. That means somebody was inside the fortress. I can only think of 2 people who've been in here, perhaps 3. Reyna was here the day that Cain died. Heavy was here too. Of course, Kyrin, Lorynthia, and Catherine are here all the time. And then Lyla Lushbloom. But of course, it would never be her. She's a friend, a good friend. So is Heavy in that matter. But Rayna, she would never steal. I suppose I shouldn't fault her for grieving at the moment. Flame knows I went through enough the last time I had a death in the family. So, into the armory. 2 sets of fire ruby. 1. Mending, of course. And 2. Fire falling, mending. Well, did I say fire falling? Feather falling. Either way, whatever it is, they'll have to like it, because that's all I've got. Well, I mean, there's other sets in there, but I don't believe that any of the boots had mending. Actually, I should check. I mean, feather falling's not a terrible enchantment, don't get me wrong. However, it would be nice to have an... Oh wait, there's not even any more boots. Okay, well, it seems I was correct. Feather falling it is. I should probably just warpstone back to Zereth. And they were out here, last I remember. Oh, I don't see them anymore. Oh no. Enya! You here? Enya! Perhaps she's in the inn. Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Oh, Enya!
Oh, hello.
How are you doing? Where'd your friend go?
I think she got taken by the flame.
Oh,
She just kind of disappeared.
In that case, I will entrust you with this. I have 2 full sets of fire ruby.
Oh.
There's mending on every single piece except for 1 pair of boots. It has feather fall instead. I apologize. It was all we had.
Hey, that's okay. Feather falling is much needed, honestly.
Hey, and between the 2 of us, you can give that to your friend who's a little bit flame reliant.
True.
I don't know. I just, that was very strange. I feel very weirded out. But if you see her again, I do still want her to feel protected.
Well, she disappeared right here.
Right here?
Yeah, right here. I did learn her name. Her name's Carmilla.
Carmilla.
Carmilla. Yep, that's about as far as we got. She seemed nice enough.
I will try to commit it to memory.
Yeah, me too.
If I ever see her again...
Well,
I'm sorry.
She may
That's crazy. Disappearing right in front of you.
Yeah, it's kind of a shock.
Traumatizing, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with the disappearing fungal mage in your home.
No, thank you.
I suppose I will take my leave here.
Okay, I'll go back to building.
I actually had a proposition for you that I've been meaning to ask you about. I've set up a kitchen in the fortress below the keep. I'm trying to recruit more knights. There's only me and Lyla right now, and of course Catherine, but can't ask too much of her. She's
a knight, okay.
You know, an heir to the throne. You know how it is.
Oh, okay.
Point being, I am in need of stock for the kitchen. Specifically, alcohol.
Alcohol, okay.
I'm not much of a drinker myself, but I know that to many it is, let's say, enticing.
Of course.
And I would like the keep to be a welcoming place to new knights. So, I'm prepared to offer you money up front.
Oh.
To fund your operation.
Oh, okay.
How much would you need to get your stills up and running?
That's a good question. Currently I'm working on getting the actual bar closed off.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you have an ender chest?
I do not.
Well, I will gift you one right now.
Oh, yay.
Of course. I am actually doing this for selfish reasons, because I believe this will be enough. Here you are.
Okay. Oh my god.
whatever you don't need, feel free to reimburse me once everything is set up.
Oh, okay. Are you sure this is a lot?
I'm quite sure, Enya.
Oh.
As I've said,
Thank you.
I believe that people will need a place together, and I believe that you're set in a prime spot to be just that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one that thinks that. I will do my best, and I will hopefully have stuff in stock very soon, especially with this.
Well, fantastic. I can't wait to see what you make.
Of course, I will get in touch with you as soon as I have some stuff.
I appreciate it. Well, in that case, I will take my leave now. If you see your friend again, don't forget to give them that armor.
Of course. Thank you.
Of course. Alright. I believe that is an investment well made, and hopefully, when this tavern's finished, it will be a place for all together. Alright, back at the keep, and it's time to check my mail. See what we have. Oh my, a lot. We have a lot. Okay, first things first. It seems this is the Viscount Apollo. Let's open this. A conversation. I was wondering if it would be... Glaive? Sunfire. Why do they all want to talk about Sunfire? I know nothing. I killed a goblin. He was carrying it. I noticed it was made of eternium, which is not a nether material. I've researched where it was from. The end. And I wanted to return it to its former people. That's all it is. I simply know nothing more. Oh, another package from the Viscount Apollo. What's this one say? Oh, I guess the Viscount's in it twice. Fantastic, okay, well, thank you. Care package, I hope this improves... Oh, I got a care package! Viscount, that's so sweet. Flowers. Oh, so many flowers. Viscount. Raina? Oh, oh my days. There's no way. Raina, dear Raina, I am sorry again for the loss of your brother. He was... What am I doing? No, I can't read that. That's for Raina. Okay, what am I doing? Oh my. I got too curious, got ahead of myself. That was ridiculous. I'm sure it was very polite and very sweet and very kind from the Viscount. However, it is none of my business what they say in their private conversations. I will simply go to the mailbox and send this straight to Raina. Oh, wow. Curiosity almost got the better of me. What can I say? I like to read. Alright. Mailbox is just over here. Go ahead and send this out. Raina. I believe flowers are all from the Viscount as well. Was there anything else? I don't believe so. I believe everything else here was in my inventory already. Okay. Raina. The Viscount mistakenly sent this to my mailbox instead of yours. I have forwarded it to you as soon as I realized the mistake. I should probably mention something about Kane. I hope you're doing well under the circumstances. It will get easier with time. Captain Redvane. Okay, there we are. Raina. Oh, Devereaux. That sucks. That really sucks. I believe I actually had one more letter. Let's go back to my office. Alright. One more. I've gotten your letters and understand what I did was wrong. I'm deeply sorry about what me and Elio have done. Here is a cake for you for having to... Oh, Mavis. Mavis! Okay, you're the captain of the fucking guard. You're the general of this fucking army. It's okay, Mavis. That's very sweet. Very sweet. It's strawberry, my favourite. Oh, they're from the overworld. That's my... I literally have strawberries in my fucking cabinet. How'd you know, Mavis? Oh, no. I can't believe... my goodness. Can I place this down somewhere? I must place this down. Please tell me it's placeable. It's not. Hey, give me that. Give me the crossbow. Get out. Fuck off, crossbow. Okay. Compose yourself, Rexaris. Compose yourself. I should send a letter back. No, you're the captain of the guard. I'm still a person, and I can send a letter back. As long as I remain professional, I am within my rights. Okay, where do I keep my things? Well, shit. 1 second. Alright. What can I say? I'm a sucker for strawberries. Mavis, I was deeply moved to receive your gift in the mail. As a private citizen, your apology is not needed. But apology is accepted, I will say. I want Mavis to feel validated, of course. Deeply moved to receive your gift. As a private citizen, your apology is accepted. Unfortunately, I won't bring up the trial. Thank you. And I look forward to putting this mess behind us. Captain Redvein. That's professional, right? I was deeply moved to receive your gift. As a private citizen, your apology is accepted. Thank you. And I look forward to putting this mess behind us. Fuck, now I can't send this. I can't send this, can I? I can't send this until after the trial. I would be cutting Lorinthia's knees out from under her. I would be cutting Lorinthia's knees right out from under her at the trial. Mavis would just pull up with this letter and say, the captain of the guard forgives me, and suddenly Lorynthia looks weak. I can't. I can't even sign it yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mavis. I'm sorry. I really appreciate it. Fuck. Fucking by the flame. It's okay. It's fine. It is okay. I will simply say it in person after the trial. Everything is going to be all right. I should throw this out so that I don't accidentally incriminate myself or the High Lady. And you are going to get the anger that I feel at not being able to send that letter. Goodbye, slimes. Goodbye. That's so frustrating. But duty comes first, unfortunately. Okay, well, I believe that's everything. I should probably go back down to my office and respond to the Viscount Apollo. Actually, wait, the Viscount Apollo is online. I'll missive the Viscount. I am available now to speak about the glaive if you so desire. Alright. I am currently a little tied up. However, if you are available in a few, I am more than happy to talk. Message. Of course. Missive me when you are free. I have a few moments to spare. In the meantime, I am going to try my hand at cooking. Get that filthy piglin out of here. Alright, what have we got? Salt, potato. Do I have any carrot? I bet I could make something really nice with this buffalo meat and this salt. If I could just get like a stew or something. Perhaps there's a recipe. Smoke it. Oh, I can smoke it. Beautiful. Put it on a campfire. Delicious. Oh, roasted buffalo ham. Or a buffalo sausage with cheese. Well, I don't have any cheese, but this looks quite nice. Roasted buffalo ham. Salt, potato, carrot, and the ham, of course. I have potatoes. Do I have carrots? Carrot, there we are. So, what do we need again? Just these 3 things, right? These 4 things, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I just go put this in the cauldron here. Take this calcite out. There, and there. And then I believe I need water in the cauldron. There we are. And it's cooking. Oh my god, oh, I did it! By the flame. Okay. And I'll take it out at just the right time, hopefully. The campfire's already on. I should probably fill this bucket back up. And put it back in here. Okay. Not too shabby. I might have actually become a cook. I'm a chef. I'm chefing it up. Okay. Look at me go. It's still cooking. Okay, that's fine. I have patience. I'm a soldier. I'll just sit here and wait. Alright, 3, 2, 1, Captain Rexaris Redfane. Please be done. Gods, I want to try it. Roasted buffalo ham, and we're all out of salt. Alright, well, I'll take all this out. Go ahead and put it back in the cabinet from whence it came. And, yeah, put this rotten flesh in here. Also go ahead and put all this gold away in my bedside table, where I will also keep the carrots, which are my second favourite food, and the healthiest for me, which is, you know, my favourite thing. I do like to keep my eyesight quite healthy, if I might say so myself. Roasted buffalo ham. I can't wait to get hungry so I can actually eat this. It's going to be so delicious. Or at least I hope. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and head to the end and wait for the Viscount Apollo. Right, go ahead and purchase myself an end toll pass and log my visit in with the book. Lord Kyrin for experience. Oh, Lord Kyrin might be here right now. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Name, Lord, wait. We'll just say Rexaris. Why did I say Lord? Visit XP. No, what am I saying? Visit to meet with Viscount Apollo. Date 2/25. Materials gathered none. Toll paid. Of course. Always pay my toll. And I shall wait. Actually, I shall wander while I wait. See if perhaps the Lady Rowena has brewed any more wine. I've purchased most of her stock, at least of the ones that I like, as apples, which I quite enjoy. Didn't see any strawberry wine, unfortunately, but bought everything that I could of the apple wine. Perhaps I should missive the Viscount Apollo that I'm here. No, I'm sure he'll missive me when he's ready. Right? I don't know. This place is kind of scary, no? It's with all these stars just sitting. Oh, hello, sir. Guess if you want to die, you're welcome to do it by my sword. Wherever you go. Okay, whenever you're done. Mate, you know what I'm going to do. This should be fun. Watch this. This will be very fun. Now that's a fun way to spend some time. Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing, if you're all rather done. That's a lot of interpals. I don't need all these. Sir, did you not see all your brothers and sisters die? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Should probably keep my toll pass in my hand so that if anybody sees me, they know that I've paid. So, into the winery, and she has restocked. Let's see what she's got. Grave cider. You know it. Thank you so much. And what have we got here? Cherry wine, and nothing here. I suppose I'll take something else. Maybe some jump boost. Graves Noir. Believe this is, if I'm not mistaken, sweet berry wine. Okay. Not quite a fan of sweet berries. What have we here? Grave cider, sugar and apple. That's the sweet berry. Solaris. More sweet berries. I do quite like honey. Chorus wine. Absolutely not. Ooh, Graves XP Noir. Sure, why not? I'll give that a try. What have we got here? Mead? Oh, yeah! It's the closest thing to beer we're getting. What have we got over here? Lava Walker. Not interested. Can already float through lava. And I'm not quite interested. Oh, wait, this is aged wine as well. Don't need that one. Don't like that one. And what is this one? More Lava Walker. Lava Walker. Okay, well, sometimes words are hard. Either way, I think I've got everything I need. Hopefully the Viscount is done with whatever he's doing soon. Because this is quite a nice place, but I do feel rather cold here, if I'm honest with myself. Which I usually am. Or at least I like to think. I should not be left alone to my devices. Dangerously good wine. Well, I don't know if it's quite as dangerous. It's over here. Oh, there's people. I do believe that's Rowena and Kate. Wait, Kate. I believe that's Rowena and Raynan, if I'm not mistaken. Well, don't really want to be a part of that. So I will stay over here. Perhaps if I simply enter the courtyard, there will be a waiting area. Does not seem so, and I don't want to overstep my bounds of the toll pass. Although there's no... Wait, what is this? Uh-oh. What have I done? What have I done? Where am I? Hello? Ooh, shadow people. You look almost like banshees. Hello, friends. What's up? You're not banshees, are you? What are you? You just gonna look at me menacingly? Mate, come on. Don't pick a fight with me. I'm warning you. I'm captain of the army, captain of the knights, general of the army. I'll kill ya. I really will. Please don't hit me. Okay, well, that was really dumb of you. Gonna have to kill all 3 of you now, and that feels like a waste of life to me. But, oh well, oh well. I should probably go back through this if it'll allow me to.
Ask me for love advice.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
Jesus!
Nice to see you. Sorry, I don't believe we've met. My name is Rexaris. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Viscount Christark.
Oh, Viscount, is this your brother?
Yeah, this is my brother, yeah.
Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
Oh, so very nice to meet you.
You have a lovely wingspan there.
Oh, thank you.
How fast can those babies get you?
Pretty fast on normal day, yes.
Love to hear it. I can't quite fly like a dragonborn can, but I can float where I want to go.
I prefer
Sorry.
floating personally.
I'm very interested in the story of the Dragonborn. Did you know that some in the Nether theorized that the Dragonborn came from there? I don't know if there's any truth to it.
It's interesting.
Is that or is that?
Never thought about that.
Well, at the very least, there are dragon-shaped skulls littered around the wastes, so
Oh,
Oh. That's very
I'd be
sad.
happy to show you one time if you'd like.
oh no. You'll have to come visit the Nether at some point.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
Take care of
Viscount,
myself.
if you'd like, your brother can, of course, hear our conversation, but if you'd like to go somewhere more private, I am open to that as well.
I've told you about the glaive, haven't I, Christark?
I think something like that. Yeah.
We can go talk in my quarters.
Am I allowed in
I
there?
would with my permission, yes.
Well, in that case, lead the way.
Christark, you going?
Ah. Okay.
I also should tell you, I was going to have a chat with your advisor, Kisaragi, about this. Tomorrow, in fact,
Oh, yes.
so you may want to
Laura.
pass on this information.
Yeah. Vincent is a very communicative person.
Yes, he,
Very good.
we've sent many letters back and forth.
Oh yes.
I suppose that's the job of an advisor, though, is to keep relations good.
He's very good at that.
I have no complaints on the Nether's end, I will let you know that.
We want to go in a group.
Yes, that may be best. One second. The password is the same as the name.
Sounds good.
Yes. I was just wondering if you could give me more information on the glaive itself.
Of course, I will tell you the story of it from beginning to end as I know it. I will warn you, it's not much.
That's perfectly alright.
Are you familiar with the town of Harkin's Lake in the Nether?
I am not.
Well, the story, as far as I know it, begins there. Like I said, I do not know the history of this glaive. I only know, the day that I acquired it. We were attacking Harkin's Lake, which it's a town in the middle of a lava lake. And the goblins had entrenched themselves there. I came up from below in a sneak attack, similar to this. I came up behind a rather large goblin and killed him. He was carrying the glaive, and I'm sure you're aware that goblins do not often... Oh.
Hello. Oh, are we? Yeah. I was delivering her back to you, but never mind, I guess. Have fun with your slumber party or whatever is happening.
It's not a slumber party.
Slumber party.
I've actually just made Rowena Graves quite a very rich woman, so it's quite rude that she's treating me this way. But I'm sure she's not aware of the fact that I'm the one purchasing all her wine, so... Anyway, I should get back to my story. I killed him. He was a rather large one, and usually they use, either iron, gold, whatever they can get their hands on. I noticed that this blade was not only glowing, but it was made from material I didn't recognize. I did a little research, recognized that it was Eternium, and that it came from your realm, so I reached out to somebody who I could bring it back to. And that's it. That's all I've got.
Yes, thank you again for that.
So sorry.
Yes, see, we're struggling to find the original owner, or any note of it in our history books.
I believe it's possible that the goblin that I killed was somehow able to name it himself. The traders are intelligent, so it's not out of reason.
Yes, see, we have never really traded Eternium, so we're unsure if it was one of ours that lost it in battle, or other means were used to acquire it.
I wish I had more information for you. I will say, since then I have recovered other Eternium artifacts. They didn't seem quite as important as Sunfire. None of them were enchanted. None of them had a name, but I will say we have a couple Eternium sickles and I believe an Eternium warhammer I could bring back.
That would be perfect. Is there anything you'd like in return for this?
No, of course not. I would hate to see materials pillaged from such a beautiful land. It may be colder than I'm used to, but it has a certain charm to it.
Thank you.
Of course.
And so I do know I have found some netherite equipment over here if you'd like that.
I believe netherite is useful in the making of Eternium, is it not?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this was found already made.
Oh, just equipment, not ingots. I see.
Yes, I found a great hammer.
Oh, my. I could bring it to our blacksmith. He's a good friend of mine.
Roynar, is it?
Yes, Heavy is what I call him, but technically Roynar is his name. Sometimes I forget. What was that? I'm sorry.
He seems like a nice guy. I met him at the coronation.
Oh yes, he's very, very fun. He was wearing a onesie in the beginning, if I recall correctly.
Oh.
Yes, I remember seeing that.
He's a good man.
I hope so. I have had a few conversations with him myself.
I believe him to be. I will admit I have not always been the best judge of character. I find myself too trusting sometimes for a captain of the guard.
It can compromise things, but I do think it's good to trust your people.
It's funny you say it like that. That's exactly what I wish to do. Well, I appreciate this netherite great hammer. I will get it to Heavy as soon as possible. Roynar, as soon as possible. Is there anything that you wish in return? Of course, I'll bring you those Eternium artifacts as soon as I can. Probably can do it right now, actually, if you don't mind meeting me at the Waystone.
Yeah, that'd be no problem.
All right. Before I go, do you have any other questions?
You do not recall the original enchantments, no?
I believe it had sharpness 5 on it, but
Sharpness
as I
5.
said, it was quite nearing destruction. Heavy did what he could, but if you'd like, I could help you restore it to its former glory.
Yes, I've asked my sorceress to have a look, see what she can do for it. If not, I'm definitely happy to take you up on that offer.
We have a very, very vast library in the Nether. The fortunate thing about Azaria's cruelty is that while Zareth suffered, the fortress was nearly untouched.
Very lucky indeed.
Indeed.
I did get to see it. I think it was a week or so after the war.
With Kyrin, yes?
Yes.
I remember seeing you there.
Yeah.
Well, I
Very
hope you
nice
enjoyed your visit.
fortress. Oh, I did. A bit bright for my liking, but
Yeah.
I'd definitely like to go back.
I can imagine. Well, if that is all, I will meet you at the Nocturna Waystone.
Yeah, that's no problem. Let's go, Krista.
Alright, that went well. Go ahead and grab every Eternium item that I can find from the armory and bring it straight to them. Nothing in here. Eternium sickle. And an Eternium claymore. Eternium sickle again. Put that netherite great hammer there. We'll also check the vault. I don't see any Eternium in here. Oh, wait. Oh, I do. Oh, my. I see a lot of Eternium. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, I suppose that's what I promised. Goodness. Where's Nocturna? Nocturna. There it is. Hello. I
Hello.
hope you have a lot of inventory space.
Oh, boy.
Here you
I've
are.
got inventory space if it's needed. Holy!
Oh, wow.
That's everything.
Mm.
Or at least everything I've recovered. Oh, goodness gracious. Cold nuggets.
Zyret is in the nether, is it?
I'm sorry, what?
Zyret, that's the capital.
Yes, Zereth.
I'm not allowed entry there, no.
You're not allowed entry, you say? Oh, advisor.
Without the High Lady's permission, is it?
You're allowed at Zereth. That you just have to
Oh.
pay the toll. It's
Mhm.
the fortress that you can't enter without, you know, permission.
That'd been nice to know. Kyrin just wishes to meet me. Lord Kyrin wishes to meet me at Zyret.
I believe, as Viscount, it is fine if you refer to Lord Kyrin as Kyrin. It would be a
Habits.
breach of protocol for me, of course, but you are fine. Yeah, if you need to go to Zereth, just feel free to take the Waystone and make sure to log your travels. It's similar to here, in fact.
8?
8 Thalasium, yes.
Perfect. Thank you. I will.
Of
I
course.
have a lot. Taking a...
Please do relay the information that I spoke to you about to Advisor Kisaragi.
Of course.
Thank you, Viscount. If that's
Of
all,
course, thank
I
you,
will take my
Advisor.
leave.
Yes, that is all.
Alright. It's been good to see you.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, of course. Nice to meet you, Viscount. Christark, was it?
Yes.
Alright, I will commit it to memory. And, Reyna, I hope you're doing better. Did you receive the mail I forwarded from the Viscount?
No, I have not.
Well, check your mailbox when you get home. You have a gift from Viscount Apollo. Sorry to spoil it.
I was aware that it was accidentally sent to you, so I appreciate you returning it.
Of course. And, Rowena, is it?
Yes.
I must admit, I've been enjoying your products.
Are you the one who bought out all my wine?
Guilty as charged.
Well, thank you for the purchase. I appreciate it.
Of course. I believe now that trade is open within the kingdoms, it's good to stimulate the economy.
It is.
I will take my leave now. I apologize for overstaying my welcome.
No need. Thank you again.
Enjoy your day.
Later.
Well, that went well, I suppose. We did part with a great deal of arms and armor from the vault, but to be quite frank, we have plenty of nether ruby and fire ruby in here, so I do believe we'll be alright. Although I will say, eventually I'd like to have some Eternium of my own. But perhaps that's for another time. In the meantime, I should go stock up the kitchen with this newly acquired wine. Here we are. Go ahead and put Graves Mead, Graves Cider, and the bottle of Graves XP Noir. More Graves Mead right above there. And there you have it. Oh, I should probably put half my roasted ham in here as well. Although I do want to keep some for myself. Wait, where do I put it? Yeah, I'll put it over here. Perfect. Okay, and there we go. Kitchen is set up. Alright. Believe it's time for a well-deserved nap. Is there a ghast around? I can find it.
I hear one.
I quite like the ghasts.
You wouldn't if they were...
I'm a fan myself. Did you know, it's theorized, in fact, that they share a common ancestor with banshees.
Really?
So, you might like ghasts more than you think, Raina.
Yeah, possibly.
Speaking of, I suppose you're with friends, but the Lady Lorynthia, despite everything that has happened, would still like to provide. If you are in need of anything, please feel free to reach out.
I appreciate that quite a bit.
Of course.
Yes. I hope to properly apologize for everything.
Oh,
But
I believe she said you sent a letter, correct?
I did, yes.
That was very kind.
It did not feel right to just send a possible date invitation for the funeral and not also apologize.
I understand. If I may be so bold, I do believe that you should apologize in person.
Fully planning on it. I just did not think the funeral, which
No,
I assume is
please
the time I would see her,
focus on the
would be a
funeral
right
for now.
place.
You will not be spoken to about anything until after your grieving process is over.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
I don't believe I sent you an invite, but I assume you'll be there.
I will be there
High
regardless.
Lady is.
I will be there to keep the peace at minimum.
I-
If there is anybody unsavory there, please let me know. I will have them removed. Are you telling me you want me to remove the Viscount? That is quite rude. Well, I believe it is probably best I go. I did see a ghast over there on the platform, so I'm going to go investigate that. Yep, there he is. Good luck. Enjoy. I believe I saw you were here for a conversation with Lord Kyrin, so I hope that goes well. Nice to see you again, Viscount Christark.
Nice to see you too.
Well, it's the day of the 26th. I wonder if Advisor Kisaragi still wants to meet today. Captain Redvane, seems I have more than one mind to pick on this information. Of course, he knows I've spoken with Apollo and Christark as well. Happy to meet you anywhere that both our kingdom's laws can account for. As for time, could we say later into the evening, Vincent Kisaragi? Of course. Okay, suppose I'll ask him to meet at the Stronghold. It's neutral. We'll both have to pay a toll to the overworld, though. Or does that count as Endarian territory? Not quite sure. Advisor, have you time to meet regarding Sunfire? I think it would be best to meet at the Stronghold. If that's alright with you. And I'll make sure to bring a couple of, not torches, but perhaps lanterns. I believe there's some in the vault. Here we are, over here perhaps. Yes, lantern. and light up the stronghold for them in case there's mobs. I suppose I'll await a reply. In the meantime, perhaps I'll do some cooking. I'll put the baked potato in first, beetroot in next, was it carrot? No. Lettuce, tomato. The carrot's back in here, didn't mean to grab those. And now I believe that's everything, just stir it together. Am I doing it right? I've never made this before. Oh! I did it! Okay, just go ahead and do this again. Okay, not bad. 4 potato salad. Oh, Vincent's gotten back to me. The stronghold could work fine. Alright, well, suppose I'll meet him there. Message... I'll meet you there. See you soon. Alright, and to the stronghold I go. Where is the stronghold? There it is. And I suppose I'll wait up here. Also, it is dark in here. I thought it might be. Go ahead and start lighting this area up. Well, it's not quite symmetrical, but... You know, beggars can't be choosers. Kisaragi.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Looking everywhere in here, aren't you?
I was simply waiting up there to have a better vantage point. Just so I could see when you came.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, I haven't really been here in such a long time.
Well, I've taken the liberty of lighting it up for us, just so there's no mobs spawning down here.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
We have a lot to repair, and even then this is definitely more within, like, the overworld's jurisdiction, but...
Yes, I've paid a toll just in case to them, but I assume this is somewhat neutral ground, considering it is Netherian territory within the overworld.
Indeed. Let's take a little bit of a walk.
Of course.
Just this. I need to find a better place to put things. I'm gonna definitely make this into like some sort of trading room or something like that.
Alright, doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. So, did you have questions specifically about Sunfire that I could clarify for you? Also, would you mind if I went and killed those skeletons? They're kind of loud.
Sure.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, and invisible. Okay, I need to definitely find and talk to more people, clearly.
Oh,
strange powers.
Yes, would you like to learn more about the Banshees? There's a book in the library I could lend you.
I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out in my own time.
Well, I can give you a brief rundown if you'd like. We can go invisible, we can go into walls, through them. I believe it's somewhat like the mistlings or voidlings, whatever they're called.
I see. Well, they can go through things. They can't necessarily go invisible.
Oh, I didn't quite realize it was, I mean, invisible's not quite what I'd call it, but...
Translucent, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah, so, I'm generally more confused on the fact that our smithy, I think your smithy as well, doesn't necessarily know its full-on origin, besides what it used to have and what it has currently.
I can tell you what I know, however, I don't know much of the origin myself. I can tell you the story that I know of it, but it's not really quite a story, so much as it is me encountering it during battle.
Let's see.
It was around...
I was informed, at least by Apollo, that you did find it some encampment of a goblin.
Yes. I can give you the specifics if you'd hear them.
Very sure.
It was a place called Harkin's Lake in the Nether. It's around 2, maybe 3,000 meters to the east of the capital. This was maybe 6 years ago. I was underneath the lake. It's a common banshee tactic. We can, of course, become translucent, go down here and come up behind you. So me and a battalion of other banshees, we, of course, did this. I came up behind a particularly large goblin, and he was holding this glaive, Sunfire. I didn't speak to him before I killed him, but I do believe he was some sort of commandant for the goblin forces in that area. He was much larger than the others, and there was, as far as I saw, no other Eternium in the city. It's empty now if you'd like to take a look.
I'll take you at your word.
I truly don't mind. In fact, I've been considering going back myself.
We'll have to see about that. I guess to let you know of, at least. And I you person, right? But heard from both Lady Rowena and the Viscount Apollo. Growing skeptical of your generosity, and I don't want to place the or at least I'm skeptical of their skepticism.
I see.
At least because it's one thing to judge by the book, by its cover, but to understand true intent. I know burning artifacts and weapons and sorts to kingdoms have been priority, at least on the sense of a turn, to say the least. But they've been.
I understand.
That I've heard of being a totem and then being safe.
Well,
have many.
I don't mean to brag. I truly don't. But my family is quite wealthy. I have been fortunate in life with material wealth, and I am fortunate to be in a position to give it away. I didn't mean to threaten the Viscount by saying be safe. I simply mean to say that I wanted the Viscount to be responsible and not waste the totem. That's what I meant by be safe. I didn't necessarily mean any sort of threat. I quite liked the Viscount when I met them.
I see, yeah.
But I can see where Rowena is coming from, and I can see where the Viscount is coming from. It's normal to be suspicious of an outsider, I suppose. I do hope that with time you come to find that my generosity is sincere, and so is my story about this weapon.
Frankly, I don't view it as intent realistic, but it's just a thing to cover bases, is all.
Understandable. Really, I've got this to say, really. Well, in that case, we could end this meeting here. I will tell you, I'm probably going to be heading down to Harkin's Lake myself. All this talk with... I've now met the Viscount Christarch as well. The Viscount Apollo and yourself has got me wondering if perhaps there is more to this Sunfire glaive. And if there is, I will share with you and your kingdom, of course, the full story.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, in that case, I will bid you adieu. It's been very nice to see you.
Very nice to see you as well.
Oh, and one more thing. If you do ever find yourself in the Nether, I know you're not one for travel, but if you do, please stop by the fortress. Just send me a missive and I'll show you around. I think you'd quite like the facilities.
Are you sure that's okay? Because I've read quite extensively over these laws of other kingdoms, and they don't seem as, I guess, welcoming to say the least, but...
I assure you that High Lady Lorynthia is very, very kind. We are coming out of a difficult time in the Nether, and she is doing the best she can to transition. I believe her mother has rubbed off on her more than she would like to admit.
I see.
But please don't mistake what I say for disrespect. She truly is doing the best that the Nether has seen in hundreds of years. Truly.
I see. Yes.
Well.
Very well. I won't hold you for much longer.
I will take my leave here. It's been nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
Well, that meeting was certainly eye-opening. Wait a moment. Should I return to the fortress, or should I simply go to Harkin's Lake? No, I need to sort through my emotions. So the Viscount Apollo and Rowena both suspicious of me, after I've been nothing but generous with them. I've spent many, many emeralds at the Graves Winery, and of course the Viscount Apollo is now in possession of every Eternium piece of weaponry and armor that we have in the Nether. I've been nothing but kind, and they repay my kindness with suspicion? I suppose it's only natural. I need to try and be understanding, but I don't wish to be, if I'm honest. I wish to be reckless. It's a problem for another day. If Rowena and Apollo want to suspect me of... I don't even know what they could suspect me of. I've given them weaponry, I've spent money at their businesses. I simply don't understand what my ulterior motive could be. What are they suspicious of? I'm trying to empower their kingdom. For what purpose? I simply don't understand. I wish for peace between the realms. I did believe that giving them that weaponry would be a step toward that. But it seems that the end has no desire for peace. They have a desire for suspicion, shadiness. And if that's what they wish, then that is what they will be. But I will never stoop to their level. I will simply cease my generosity with that realm and focus my efforts on the overworld. They've been more accepting of my kindness. I will simply refocus my efforts. In the meantime, though, I do wish to get to the bottom of Harkin's Lake. Now, let me try and orient myself. Maybe I need a bird's eye view. Actually, last time I was here, I believe I was underneath the ground, but it's neither here nor there. This seems to be the tallest point. Hello, sir. Are you okay? Alright, up here. That's the goblins' outpost that they fell back to after we defeated them here. Over there's the fortress that we assaulted the town from. I believe I went under the lake from here, around, and came up here. No, it was a much larger house than this, perhaps the one I was just standing on. But I didn't come up in the bottom floor. I came out upstairs. No, yes, this is much more recognizable. I believe I came in through here. Yes, I struck down that goblin right here. I killed him, and I phantomized and came out through the balcony and began the slaughter of the rest of them. But I don't see anything. I mean, as far as I can tell, this was not goblin-made. It seems to be a former Netherian citizen's home. Here's their kitchen, their parlor, sitting area. I What about upstairs? This seems to be some form of ballroom. And then the balcony. Up here must have been some sort of bedroom, although it doesn't have any sort of bed. There is this chest of drawers, but I assume it was... wait, an Eternium dagger. No way. I assume this is some form of Netherian's journal, but perhaps it has clues. Day, dunno. Big fight in Shiny Place. End Place. Wait a second. Lots of sparkly sky, floaty ice rocks. Goblin boss say kill them all, so Grok kill. This is it. This is what I've been searching for. Well, I suppose I didn't have to search that far. Simply retrace my steps, but it seems to be a journal of a goblin boss. Or simply a goblin. I should probably read the rest of it. Kill them all, so Grok kill. Grok see shiny human with glowy stick. That must be Sunfire. Stick go whoosh, cut through goblins like butter. Grok think that stick gonna be mine now. Grok sneak, Grok wait. Shiny human tired, so Grok pounce. Stick now Grok's. Shiny human dead. Human called stick Sunfire, but Grok calls stick stick. Grok take shiny armor now too, so Grok rich now. Grok hero. So this is the story of Grok the goblin, I'm assuming, taking the glaive Sunfire from a human in the end. But how did it end up in the Nether? Makes no sense. How did this book end up in the Nether in the first place? Sir, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Day, who cares? Grok find more shiny things. Grok take from dead humans in end place. So he's still in the end. Grok get shiny helmet, shiny boots. Grok put on, look like king. Other goblins laugh, so Grok hit one with stick. Goblins no laugh no more. Grok think Grok's strongest now. Boss no like when Grok hide stuff. Boss say Grok need to share, but Grok kill for it, so it Grok's now. That how it work. Well, I suppose that's some form of insight into the goblin infrastructure. Day, whatever. Grok been sleeping with stick lately. Boss wanna take stick. They move Grok out of end and to Nether. Grok hate Nether. Boss say Grok being punished, but Grok not know why. Grok think if Grok has stick, Grok in charge of boss, so Grok not wanna listen anymore. Boss ask for stick, so Grok hit boss with it. It cut through boss like butter too. Grok in charge now. Grok gonna kill all humans in Nether, so Grok can go back to Shiny Place. Stick talk to Grok sometimes. Whisper to Grok about Shiny Place. Grok use stick to become god. Stick breaking. Why stick breaking? Grok slicing through humans like butter, but stick too dull to slice like stick used to. What Grok's supposed to do? Humans surrounding lake, but Grok not scared. Stick never let Grok down before. When all humans dead, Grok return to Shiny Place and fix stick. This is it. This must have been the journal of the goblin I killed, who held Sunfire. And this tells me nothing about what happened before, but at least I have solid confirmation that indeed it was taken from the end by a goblin. I'll have to show that to Lorynthia. Perhaps I'll keep this Eternium dagger as well. I should give it back. I really should, but if my generosity is simply going to be suspicious, then I don't want to. I'll talk to High Lady Lorynthia about it. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. For now, I need to get rid of this gold nugget because I don't want it. And also, what's in here? Nothing really. Right. Well, that's all I need. Though I will say I'm surprised to learn that goblins can write. Always knew they could speak, but didn't know they were quite that sentient. Either way, I need to reflect on this for some time. I'll speak with Lady Lorynthia as soon as I can. But for now, I just need to be alone.